once again at Jets, and basically today we're doing a video about form and also rep range and how that impacts your gains. So follow me. So I'm just going to show you some exercises of which a lot of people misconcept in the terms of form, rep range, and how to actually particularly do the exercise itself. Now, one is the exercise, two is how you do it, and three is how you make that exercise work for your goals. Now, a lot of people know obviously what is a chest press down. I'm sure millions of people, billions of people know how to actually perform the exercise, but to do the exercise in order to gains is another thing. Now, you see a lot of guys get on a tricep press down and then they move the weight and they're literally carrying a lot of weight, which is fantastic. Now, a lot of the times is you carrying the weight, you're moving the weight about, so the muscle does not develop through moving weight, it develops through tension. It's muscle and tension. Now, I don't know if you guys know about this. I mean, we all hear about if you want to say build strength, you do 0 to say 4 reps. If you want to build say muscle, you do 6 to 12, 15 reps. If you want to build stamina, overall sort of functionality, you do 15, 20, 25 reps and stuff like that. Obviously we hear all this sort of stuff. Now that was very much man-made, because obviously what we forgot about is how long the muscle stays for. What they created was they created a 40-second to 50-second window of which to build muscle. That's proven, scientific, proven that if you stay under tension for 40 to 50 seconds under an exercise, you will build muscle. Now I'll give you an example. Now if someone says to me, Carlos, okay, do 12 reps on here. Now you count the seconds, I'll count out loud as well. To see, obviously that's 27 kilograms, not a great amount of weight. For some people it is, some people isn't, some people can lift a lot more than that. I can lift more than that, but I'm just going to show you. So I'm going to do 12 reps. And you count how many seconds it takes me to do that, right? I'm going to do the exercise, however, I'm going to do the exercise incorrectly. Just show you. Okay, now it's taking me 8 seconds to do the exercise. Now, a lot of people probably see the exercise and think, right, that's a set. No, that's not a set. What I've done was, I moved 27 kilograms up and down. Okay, I actually don't feel my triceps at all. I actually feel my elbow a little bit. So, believe it or not, a lot of people will count that as a set. Okay, now it took me 8 seconds. Your muscles don't develop through 8 seconds tension. So I'll give you an example now. Same weight, okay, correctly. Now what I'm doing here, I'm creating tension on the muscle, okay? It's nice and steady, okay? So more or less 3 seconds on the way up, 3 seconds on the way down. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and now I could be here for a lot longer, okay? Now, as you guys counted there, I was doing 3 seconds on the way down, 3 seconds on the way up, nice and steady, okay? Now, as you guys could see, it was nearly 10 reps there, right? I was creating tension throughout the concentric contraction, which is when the muscle contracts. And I was creating tension on eccentric contraction, which is when the muscle lengthens, okay? Now I can feel it, okay? Now, I'll give you an example. If I said to someone, right, I've done 27 kilograms tricep press down, okay? So the first person see me think, fine, that's what I said, that wasn't a set. The second person, same exercise, I done 10 reps, but how long did it take me to do the 10 reps? Okay, so my muscle, I can actually feel it right now. Do you know what I mean? So that is a big, big difference. So that is just one particular exercise, so tricep press down. I'll give you another one, chest press, okay? Now, this is a massive misconception, another exercise, so it's a very quite simple, Technogym chest press. This particular exercise will obviously works your chest, okay? Your pectorals major, okay? Now let me just what a lot of guys do, get on the machine, okay? And then move the weight, okay? Okay, right, what am I doing? So I'm moving 50 kilograms up and down. Okay, did I feel anything? No, I actually felt a bit of a twinge on my scapula, which is obviously the one up here. Now, if I pick the weight correctly, okay, so remember, we've got to travel through full range of motion. So it's a concentric contraction and a eccentric contraction. So concentric contraction, for the guys that don't know, is when the muscle shortens. Okay, eccentric is when the muscle lengthens. Okay, so we must go through that motion. So I'm just going to show you. By the way, there's many ways of doing this exercise. Okay, I'm just showing you the basic way in order to develop the muscle. So let's count. So I'm going to count the seconds through 10 reps. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Now I am beginning to feel the muscle hurting. Now I have done probably 6 reps, I think it was, 50 kilograms. My GT always got into it. I was beginning to shake it. Believe it or not, I can lift the whole stack here. I can do probably 15 reps, 20 reps. And that's just boosted. I can actually do it, okay? But correctly, when you do it correctly, it's a whole different ball game, because you're actually activating the muscle and the tension. So that is a massive thing. So that for the guys out there, obviously, because this is like, I mean, through the Instagram and YouTube now, you've got loads of guys doing loads of cool things, and they'll get on the machine and they'll put the leg, one leg up, one leg down, and they'll do, they'll do all sorts of things. You know what I mean? You see it. You got to think to yourself. Sometimes you got to measure how cool it looks versus what benefits you get it. Okay, because you can look really cool. What are you there for? Because you come to the gym for a reason. You come to the gym to gain either fitness, become a stronger version of yourself, and also that become a better version of you. Now, doing this exercise, like a lot of people, I see people doing, moving the weight up and down, you ain't going to create any better version of yourself. So there's no point in doing it. So I'm going to give you another one, which is another misconception. Is the back. The back exercises. So this is a lat pull down machine. Very, very good, to be fair. A lot of people do this exercise either that way or that way. What I mean by that way is facing that way or facing that way. Believe it or not, you can do it both. But the effective way really to do it is this way. I'm going to push you some moderate weight, nothing major. I'm going to get to another one. What we tend to do is you see people holding on to the machine and they do this. You know, they jump up and down, and as you can see here, I'm not traveling through a wrench. If I do this and this, my lats are not being contracted, so I've got to make sure I go all the way down until, imagine like I've got an orange underneath my armpit. So I want to squeeze that orange as hard as I can, okay, activating my latissimus dorsi, which is my lat muscles. And when I come up, I want to stretch enough where my lats are stretching, not my elbows locking, but my lats are stretching, so I keep the muscle and the tension. So I go down, I squeeze 1, 2, 3, I go up, I stretch 1, 2, 3. And I go through that range of motion until I can't do any longer, okay? Now that is a really good, effective exercise. Now you see what a lot of guys do, they get in there and they'll bring the weight up and down. Remember, I keep saying this, the muscle does not develop through reps. The muscle develops through muscle and tension. So it's how long the muscle stays in that contraction. So, there you are, another video. This is a video obviously just to correct people. Because a lot of times I know it's confusing, you know, you go on Instagram, there's guys doing all sorts, okay? There's also guys doing some good stuff as well. But there is a lot of craziness out there. You go on YouTube, you see worse. And obviously you Google it, you name it. There's loads of different things. Obviously this video is obviously to help you guys and help you become a greater version. Obviously you can obviously sending me requests. I've got a lot of requests sometimes, guys talking about different exercises, different ways, so I'm happy to obviously do to the best of my ability. So obviously check out our Instagram, which is Carlos Trainer 10 on Instagram. Also on our YouTube, which is Carlos Trainer. So with all that said, guys, stay happy, stay healthy, stay fit. Have a good day. Take care.